Hey Megan, the class reunion is today, right? I came to the venue, but no one's here. The staff told me there's no reservation for today. Did something happen? I'm really confused right now.
What? Hannah, did you get the date wrong?
Huh? Wrong?
The reunion was last week, Hannah. I can't believe you were off by a whole week. How does someone even manage that?
What? Really? But I was so sure.
Everyone except you showed up. We were all worried about you, you know. People kept asking, where's Hannah? Since you dropped out of high school and couldn't graduate with everyone, we thought maybe you stayed away because you felt awkward. You know, ashamed to face your old classmates.
Oh no, I made everyone worry unnecessarily. I feel terrible about this. I really wanted to see everyone again.
Don't worry. As the organizer, I covered for you. I told them that as a high school dropout with low income, you probably couldn't afford the attendance fees, so you were absent. Everyone seemed to understand right away.
Huh? Megan, what are you talking about?
Well, our high school was private and everyone's pretty well off, you know. There are tons of people like me, CEO daughters and sons. Considering everyone's level, the venue had to be at least $300 per person. But there's no way a dropout like you could afford that, right?
How is that covering for me? I can afford that reunion fee. Don't make fun of me just because I dropped out of high school.
Huh? I went out of my way to cover for you and you're getting angry. I was trying to be considerate of your situation. Oh, or maybe you wanted a different excuse. A dropout works at some sketchy company anyway, one of those places with no paid time off, so maybe you couldn't get time off for the reunion.
Excuse me?
Life must be so hard with just a high school dropout education, no degree, no prospects. I really feel sorry for you. You were a CEO's daughter like me, but then your parents' company went bankrupt. You had to leave our prestigious school. And you fell to being a high school dropout, from the top to the very bottom.
Don't just decide I've fallen. Things were tough, but I'm living my life with pride. I worked hard to get where I am.
Having pride doesn't mean anything if you're incompetent.
What do you mean, incompetent? Take that back!
But... you got the reunion date wrong, didn't you? You used to be smarter than me. I guess being a dropout makes you stupid. Like your brain stopped developing when you left school. Getting the date wrong is just too crazy.
I didn't get it wrong. You told me the reunion was today. I know what I heard.
Huh? Now you're making things up?
You said so on the phone. I wrote it down in my planner right away, so there's no way I got it wrong.
Oh, come on. Don't blame me just because you're embarrassed about getting the date wrong. Your memory's getting worse and you blame others. Being a dropout really made you incompetent inside and out.
What did you say? Stop gaslighting me, Megan!
Now, calm down. Getting all worked up won't change what happened. I know you're sad about missing the reunion you were looking forward to. All that anticipation for nothing. I'll tell everyone it was just your misunderstanding. I'll make sure they know you didn't mean to miss it.
But I really didn't misunderstand.
That's really too bad. Next time there's a reunion, make sure you remember the date properly. Well, the last one might have been the final time we invited dumb dropout, though. Hannah, did you receive the wedding invitation I sent you?
Yes, of course. I'm happy you invited me. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way. I'll definitely attend.
You better not forget those words. I especially sent you an invitation because you're so forgetful. Learned my lesson from the reunion incident.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
We had that whole thing about the reunion where you said I told you one thing over the phone, remember? You were so convinced you had the right date, but this way it's in writing, so you should be fine.
Well, that's true. The wedding date and location are clearly written.
Some of our high school friends are coming to the wedding, too. So think of it as a mini reunion and look forward to it. A chance to make up for the one you missed.
Really? That's wonderful news. I was so disappointed about missing the last reunion, so I'm excited. I can't wait to meet and catch up with everyone.
But you need to dress appropriately to attend. This isn't some casual backyard party. Unlike you, who's fallen into poverty, I'm still a CEO's daughter. And the groom is also a CEO's son from a business family. It's going to be a lavish wedding, so dress to match. I don't want anyone looking out of place.
Of course. I won't embarrass my friend. I'll make sure to dress nicely. Then I'm looking forward to seeing you at the wedding.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it too. Hannah, I'm looking forward to seeing you at today's wedding. Don't you dare be late. You're the poorest guest invited, so you should be there earliest, waiting for everyone. That's just proper etiquette for someone in your position.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Your wedding is actually today? No, that can't be right.
Oh my god! Hannah, did you forget again? Seriously, again? After all that talk about being prepared, the invitation I sent clearly had today's date, right? I even sent you a physical invitation so you wouldn't mess up.
Huh? But the invitation said next week.
What are you saying? No way it said that. Don't make up random stuff, you dumb dropout. I can't believe this. This is getting ridiculous.
Huh? No, it really says next week.
I sent you an invitation so you wouldn't get the date wrong this time. But you're wasting my kindness. This is why dropouts are stupid and inconsiderate. Can't even read a simple invitation, can you?
What did you say? Stop insulting me.
Even though we're friends, I didn't know you were this much of an idiot. This is beyond forgetfulness at this point. It's annoying, and I'm starting to really dislike you. You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. Maybe I should just stop being friends with you. Honestly, why do I even bother?
I'm not stupid, and I didn't misunderstand. And I don't think I misunderstood about the reunion either. Looking back, that was too suspicious. You're deliberately lying to me, aren't you? This is becoming a pattern now.
What?
You deliberately gave me the wrong date for the reunion, too. You wanted to humiliate me in front of everyone, and this time with the wedding invitation. You wrote the wrong date because you wanted me to miss it. You wanted to embarrass me again.
That's a terrible thing to say. How could you accuse me of something so cruel? If that's true, just show me proof. Where's your evidence?
Proof?
You just want to blame me because you're too embarrassed about your mistake. It's easier than admitting you messed up again. I can kind of understand that stupid thinking. But if you're going to say that, show me evidence. Evidence that I wrote the wrong date. Hard evidence, not just your word.
But how can I show evidence?
Come on, just say it, you poor dropout. What year, what month, what day of the week? Tell me exactly which rotation of Earth it was. Give me the specific astronomical coordinates if you're so sure.
What?
Oh well, you probably can't prepare in time now anyway. So Hannah, you're confirmed absent from today's wedding. I'll have to tell everyone you couldn't make it again. Well, having a dumb friend would just embarrass me anyway, showing up in whatever cheap dress you could afford. So, I'll actually consider it lucky that you're not coming today. Saves me the embarrassment.
You planned to make me miss it from the start. This was all deliberate. You're a terrible person, Megan.
Stop with the weird victim complex. You sound paranoid, honestly. All the other guests are showing up properly. Everyone else managed to read their invitations correctly. Dropouts are so stupid they can't even read dates.
The date on the invitation is wrong.
What? You're still going on about this?
You know what? Forget about your wedding. I don't care anymore. If you won't admit you wrote the wrong date, fine. But it's not just me who's not coming. None of the bride's friends are coming to your wedding. Nobody at all.
What? That can't be. That's literally impossible. Stop with the pathetic excuses. Now you're just making things up to feel better.
We'll see about that. Well then, enjoy your lonely wedding.
Hey, Hannah! What's going on? Just like you said, none of my guests are showing up. The venue is almost empty.
So, it wasn't just me making excuses. I told you, I feel good just having proven that.
What's going on? Explain quickly. This doesn't make any sense. How did you know this would happen? Why aren't any of my guests coming? Tell me right now.
Because everyone thinks the wedding is next week.
What? That's impossible.
The invitations you sent to everyone else had next week's date, so no one knows today is actually the wedding, because they're all planning to come next week.
No, that can't be. I only sent the fake date invitation to you. Just to you, nobody else.
So, you did write the wrong date. Finally admitting it, you just confessed everything.
Shut up! That doesn't matter right now! Stop gloating and help me understand! Why did everyone else get the fake invitation? How did this happen?
Because you're a clumsy idiot, a complete and utter fool. You meant to trick only me and to make me a laughingstock. You wanted everyone at the wedding gossiping about poor Hannah, who can't read a calendar. But you accidentally wrote the wrong date on everyone's invitations and only sent me the one with the correct date. You mixed them all up.
What? There's no way I would do that. I'm not that stupid. There's no way I'd make such a basic mistake.
Then who else would do this? You're the only one who tried to trick me. You're the only one with motive.
Well, that's...
Oh man, such a lavish wedding. You spent so much money on this, and not a single guest shows up. The groom's side must be shocked. How humiliating for you.
Wait a minute. Then why aren't you at the venue, if your logic is correct? Only your invitation had today's date, the real date. So why aren't you here now? Where are you? You should have shown up.
Well, you see, I didn't trust you at all. After the reunion incident, I knew something was off. I figured you'd lie about the date to me again, so I asked other guests.
What? You did what?
And sure enough, the date on my invitation was different from theirs. Everyone else had next week, so I thought the real wedding was next week, which is why today I'm just lazing around in bed, because holidays are for relaxing.
What? So you're not coming to my wedding either? Even though you have the right date? This can't be happening!
Well, I'm sorry about that. Even though you gave me the real wedding date, I'm not attending. I outsmarted your little scheme. Feels pretty good, actually.
No, this can't be happening! It's impossible that no guests are coming! The entire bride's side is empty!
Why don't you frantically try contacting everyone? Start making those calls. But they probably can't prepare in time. It takes time to get ready for a formal wedding anyway. Congratulations on all your guests being confirmed absent. Well then, have fun at the wedding.
Please, Hannah, can't you at least come to the wedding? I'm literally begging you. I'm managing to delay the start time right now.
Huh? Why would I help you now?
I'll say all the other guests are absent due to flu, and I'll apologize to everyone later saying it was a printing error, that the printing company messed up the dates. I just want to have the wedding somehow right now. Please, just you at least come to my wedding. I need at least one person on my side.
Flu, printing error? Those excuses are way too forced. Nobody's going to believe that. Come on, Megan.
But I can't tell them the truth. It would ruin everything. That I tried to harass you and it backfired. And now no one's coming because of that. It's too embarrassing. My reputation would be destroyed.
But I'm just a poor dropout from a CEO daughter's perspective. Remember saying that? And you said you'd be lucky without embarrassing friends, right? You said I'd show up in a cheap dress, so I'm not going to your wedding. You made your bed, now lie in it.
I take back everything I said earlier, every single word. So please, Hannah, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. If you come to the wedding, I'll be friends with you forever. Real friends, not like before.
What? Your apology doesn't sound very sincere. It sounds desperate.
That's right! I'll introduce you to a better company. Trust me, I have connections everywhere. Actually, how about my company? No, the groom's company. The groom's name is Kevin. Kevin's family company is even bigger than mine. I'll ask Kevin and get you better treatment, better salary, better position.
You're pretty desperate to gather even one guest. This is pathetic.
Shut up! These are amazing conditions. You should be happy. Do you know how many people would kill for this opportunity? Your family still has debt from the bankruptcy, right? I know you're still struggling financially. If you come to my venue right now, I'll help you. I'll save you from your pitiful life.
I don't need your help. Besides, we already paid off all the family debt. Every single cent of it. Don't underestimate a dropout's grit.
What? You already paid off all the debt? That's impossible. I heard you had several $1 million in debt from the bankruptcy. Your father's company owed money everywhere.
My whole family worked together and paid it off in a few years, and I actually really like my current company. The people are kind and respect me. I've been promoted quite a bit, so I have no complaints about my treatment. I'm actually doing very well, so I don't need your condescending charity. Keep your pity job offer.
Then what about my wedding today? You have to help me, for old time's sake.
Obviously, I'm not going. Why would I? A wedding for such a vulgar bride isn't worth celebrating. You don't deserve happiness after what you did.
What did you say? After I'm begging you this much? After I apologized? Don't get cocky, you dropout! If you don't come, I'll destroy your workplace. I'll make sure you never work again.
What? Now you're threatening me? Real classy, Megan.
Don't underestimate a CEO's daughter and CEO's son as bride and groom. We have power and connections. If you don't listen to me, I'll crush your workplace. I'll call your boss and get you fired. I'll blacklist you in the industry.
I have no intention of using my position that way. Don't drag me into your vulgar negotiations. This is disgraceful.
Huh? Wait, who is this?
Megan, I'm disappointed in you. Deeply disappointed. How can you say such things to your own friend? Or rather, you don't think of her as a friend, so you can say such things. That much is clear now.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You're not Kevin, are you? Please tell me this isn't you, Kevin.
Yes, it's exactly who you think. Your groom, the Kevin who was supposed to become your husband.
What? Why are you there, Kevin? I was texting with Hannah. Wait, are you two together? What's happening?
Yeah, I had her come here in a taxi right away. I really wanted to go to Hannah's place myself to hear her side of the story in person. But obviously the groom can't leave the venue. But thanks to that, I finally understand the whole situation. Everything makes sense now.
What? What do you mean everything makes sense?
All guests absent due to flu? There's no way I could believe such an excuse. It was too convenient, too suspicious. So I immediately contacted all of your guests, and I found out everyone's invitation had a different date. They all said next week.
Wait, that's not right. That was a printing error. The printing company made a mistake. It's their fault, not mine.
Then we need to hold the printing company responsible for that mistake. If it's their error, they need to be held accountable.
Huh?
So I contacted the printing company next, had a very interesting conversation with them, and they told me it was you who gave the instructions. You specifically ordered them to write a different date on just one invitation.
Well, that's...
They even forwarded me the email exchange, the entire conversation thread. You clearly made a mistake in your instructions. I had no idea you sent the wrong date to almost everyone.
No way!
And I contacted Hannah, who received the only correct invitation, the one person who got today's date. I wanted to find out what really happened. That's why I had her come to the venue to get the full story.
You worked too fast. How could you figure all this out so quickly?
This much is expected of a future CEO. Problem solving and investigation are basic skills. More importantly, Megan, I'm truly disappointed in you. I never knew the person who would become my wife was like this. So cruel, so manipulative.
No, Kevin, please listen to me. This is all a misunderstanding.
You used to talk to me about Hannah all the time. During our dates, you'd mention her. You said you had a friend who dropped out of school due to family circumstances, but you stayed in touch because she's an important friend, someone you cared about deeply. I thought your values and perspective that education doesn't matter were wonderful. That compassion was one reason I fell in love with you. That's why I decided to marry you. But you betrayed me. You betrayed my trust completely.
Oh, wait, that's not it. This was all just a little joke. Hannah and I are actually really close. I thought she'd just laugh this off. We joke around like this all the time.
Then you laugh it off next. Let's see how funny you find this. The wedding is now canceled and our engagement is void, effective immediately.
What? You can't be serious.
We can't have a wedding in this situation. We'll discuss the marriage registration with our parents later, but as far as I'm concerned, we're done. I will not marry someone like you.
You're kidding! Wait! Kevin, please! I don't want to break up with you! I don't want the wedding canceled either! I worked so hard on beauty treatments and preparations for today. I've been planning this for months!
Then go ahead and have a solo wedding. Stand at the altar by yourself. I'm sure it'll be very memorable. I'm taking Hannah home and leaving. We have a lot to discuss.
No! Don't leave me like this! You can't just go! We can fix this together!
Well then, see you later. Burn that lonely wedding venue into your memory while you can.
Later, all the guests received from the groom, "This is our apology. We're sorry for the inconvenience." Free meal vouchers for a restaurant run by the groom's family company were distributed. And I used the free voucher to have dinner with my high school friends. The reunion after so long was very fun and made for a wonderful day. As for Megan after that, even her parents gave her a huge lecture saying, "You shameless girl," and the marriage was canceled. Megan had to bear all the costs of the canceled wedding. And having never worked before, always depending on her parents, she suddenly found herself several 10,000s in debt. I hear she's now working at a factory run by relatives to pay it back.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.